Monday Night Football prime time. Take me through the night, the celebration, and how you been this week.
Well, it was exciting, no doubt, to play in that stadium for real. Our guys didn't start well, JT. We fell behind 10-0, but we knew it was going to be one of those prize fights in Las Vegas. We knew it was going to go 15 rounds. And I credit our coaches and players for hanging in there, weathering the storm, and getting a big victory for our team.
Coach, the way it looked on TV, I know you went back and looked at it. Mrs. Davis lighting the torch in memory of Val Davis. What a nice touch by Mark Davis.
Phenomenal. And for the fans out there, when you see this stadium and what the torch stands for, it is, honestly, it sends chills up your spine. But it was really cool to see Mrs. Davis there, and to open the season with the win at home was very special.
Coach, let's get into offensive line depth. Richie Incognito went out early in that game, and again, next man up. The depth on your offensive line has been a big topic so far this year.
Yeah, next man up, that's getting ridiculous, to be honest with you. You know, we're missing our two right tackles. Now we lose our left guard. But you got to credit Tom Cable and the offensive line for stepping up. John Simpson, a rookie from Clemson, came in and played about 65 snaps at left guard, and we got it done. And it was a collection of a lot of guys playing different positions, but they worked together. And I really give Rodney Hudson, our team captain at center, a lot of credit as well.
Coach, we're going to look at some tape here. Let's look at Darren Waller first, running routes and how you're positioning him and lining him up so far this year.
Yeah, well, Waller is not a tight end. He is probably the most complete, versatile player I have coached. You can see him play in the backfield here. He catches a pass on short yardage. Now you see him at the bottom of the screen playing the F tight end, running a deep cross. We can put him in the slot. We can put him outside. We can put him in the backfield. I don't even know where he's lining up half the time, but he can play X, Y, Z, F, H, you name it. He is a freak of a football player, and he can also block, and that's one of the reasons why we won this football game.
Coach, let's get to Cam Newton. That game on Sunday night in Seattle was something. It looks like he's getting bigger and stronger. He is a running threat. He can throw it. You've talked about this guy for years. Let's get into Cam Newton and what he poses to you and your coaching staff.
Well, obviously, he can throw the ball, and he can make all the passes you can ask a quarterback to make from the pocket. So you got to prepare to stop him as a passer. They still have Julian Edelman. They've got an array of receivers that can play. And you got to prepare for Josh McDaniels, one of the best offensive coordinators. But it's the running threat, the designed runs, the read options, the 3rd and 2 to 3 quarterback-driven offense that he gets on the ground you can't account for. And when he does scramble, he's hard to bring down. He looks like a power forward. So we're going to have our hands full with Newton, but we've had a good start to our preparation, and we're looking forward to the challenge.
Well, we're going to stay with Julian Edelman because I look at the history of Wes Welker, Amendola, and now this guy. What do? Do you hit him at the line of scrimmage? Do you give him a cushion? He gets open. He puts up big numbers. He's a target, and he looks like he's Cam's favorite target this year again.
Well, he's their Darren Waller. Not that he's a tight end, but he plays everywhere. You'll see him in the backfield, coming out of the backfield as a receiver. He's in the slot. He's outside. He's in the bunch formations. I mean, he's a hard guy to find, so you don't know how to get to him. And they have a lot of different patterns and usages for Julian Edelman. He is a great competitor, and Joyner and our slot receivers got to be ready, but so does our entire defense. He's also one of the premier blockers in football at the wide receiver position.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck on the road trip.
Thanks, JT.